Here are some things you need to know before you get into the real estate industry. Stay tuned for more. What is up, everyone? My name is Dajesh, and for those of you that don't know, I've been in the real estate property industry for the past 10 years. I've been through the industry, through the sales, marketing, developments, as well as property management, and within the IT and data analytics side of the industry. Now, today's video is for all of those aspiring brokers or property practitioners that are actually looking to get into the industry. And these are a couple of things that you need to know before actually jumping into the industry and taking that new career path that you're probably going into, or maybe you're looking at a semi-retired job, anything that you fancy in terms of what your real estate career is going to be. This is what you need to know. Okay, so the first important thing that you need to know is this industry is very people orientated. So before getting into it, you need to ensure that maybe you're possibly not an introverted person, be more of an extrovert. You need to be able to go out, be able to meet people, be able to speak to people, network, just be out in front of people's faces. If you have a fear of people, if you don't like being in front of crowds, or possibly just don't like engaging in people, then it's going to be much more difficult to be a successful agent, because it constantly requires you to be on the phone in front of people and constantly interacting with people on a daily basis. That is one of the most important aspects of this business: good communication skills, interacting, and being an extrovert. Secondly, if you're just new into the industry and you really want to become an agent, you need to understand that this industry, and depending on type of the position that you get, is not salary related. So if you're a sectional title manager, yes, you may get a salary, but those roles are very specific and there's very few of those roles available. But if you become a broker or an estate agent, an aspiring broker, and starting off as an agent or rental agent, whether it's sales or rentals, you will need to understand that you don't really get a basic. Now, there are some companies out there that offer you some start-off money, maybe a start-off basic, or basic for 3 months or 6 months, but you need to understand that not every company offers this. So what happens from day one is you're not getting any sort of basic provided. You will be probably given training and support needed to further your skills and give you the relevant knowledge to start off in the industry, but you're not really going to get any basic compensation. So it's full on commission from day one, obviously depending on your company. And if there's a basic involved, then the chances are your commission structure is going to be much lower. And you need to understand that on the commission aspect of this, if you're doing rentals, you could build up a good rental book and get a monthly amount based on the percentage of rentals that you bring in every month. If you're doing once-off rentals, it's good quick money that you can immediately get every month. And if you're doing sales, then obviously it's a longer transaction process. So for those that are coming in, I would urge those to focus more on the rental market, where the money is much quicker to obtain and much easier to build up capital, and then focus on some sales while you are focusing on rentals, because the sales is where the big money comes in and the big checks come in. Then the other aspect is finances to sustain you in the industry. Coming back to the previous point of obviously no basic, you need to have some money to outlay you and help you within this industry. So possibly you need about 6 months worth of finances to pay your bills before you obviously hit your first 2 to 3 deals, as well as some rentals. And that's because the transfer process can take anything from 6 to 8 weeks up to 3 months, and that's solely dependent on obviously issues with the deeds office, getting relevant certificates in place, getting the bond approval in place before documents can be lodged for transfer. So that's very important to understand. Other aspects of it is just need to know that you need to most likely have your own vehicle, and obviously it's dependent on city. If you're in a city where your public transport is accessible and the company allows you to obviously use public transport to go and see your clients, then pretty much cool, that's perfectly fine. But most of the time you would be expected to drive a lot and obviously work in the evenings, so you need to understand that you do need a vehicle to get you around, possibly a laptop and a cell phone as well to help you in this business. And lastly, 9 to 5. In real estate, there is no 9 to 5. There's hardly weekends, but not putting it in a bad sense that you work obviously your own times, and a lot of the times you would need to work in the evenings to see clients, to do house showings, as well as Saturdays when you've got to do viewings on properties or possibly see properties with clients. So it's very important for you to understand that you need to be flexible with your times in real estate. These are not all bad. There's a lot of pros specifically to this industry. Some of those being obviously the income that you can make. Sky's the limit. If you were to do, let's just say in your first year, 15 million worth of sales, that could be a sizable amount of commission for the year. If you obviously want to take a holiday, you can do so whenever you want to. There's a lot of benefits to this. Flexibility in your lifestyle allows you to focus on family. And for those of you that maybe have side businesses or maybe just working part-time and you have some part-time money to help you into this industry, you can do that because it's all about the time you put in. So if you can manage your time really well, you'll be, A and away within this industry. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I would like you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And for more videos, you know where to check out the channel, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, help those get more information in the property industry, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.